Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's been a hectic day, busy day, excuse the scruffy appearance, but I've been working on the farm part all day and I am sat with a sangria by the pool and I'm just chilling out, and I'm coming to you this evening with a message. Two things really that's important to tell you about things that are going on with our channel. And if you've never watched us before and this is the first vlog you've ever seen of us, then it's not really going to be important to you at all. It won't really affect you. But if you've been watching us for a while or know us as this channel Life at Chateau de THECHATEAU, then please watch on for the next few minutes because it's going to be important that you know what's happening with this channel. If you can hear some kind of breathing and panting, it's Shadow the dog in the corner here, so sorry for that. So I'll just set the scene and show you where I am. This is where we are at the moment. This is what we call the front of the chateau. Behind me is the pool area there that you've seen. If you haven't seen us renovate this pool, then please watch this video here because it really is astounding what we had to do to get this pool in working order and presentable for us and guests. I'm going to talk about a couple of things that's going to be going on with this channel really from today. We have had our YouTube channel for approximately 3 years now. We are a very small channel. This is mainly on renovating our small chateau. We started this channel literally just as a record of what we were going to be getting up to with our new life in France. And for us, it really has served that purpose. And a lot of you have come along with us for the journey, for the roller coaster ride that it has been. Up to now, that's been absolutely fine. And we called our channel Life at Chateau de THECHATEAU because that's what it was. It was a record of our life here. We ended up having to do a lot of renovating, as you know. We started our own kitchen garden to grow our own vegetables. We keep a few animals. But really and truly, our purpose for us moving to France was to start a small regenerative farm, mainly for growing vegetables and keeping some animals. That's why we bought the chateau. We didn't want the chateau, but we fell in love with the land that surrounds the chateau. And for us, that's really what sold this property to us. And it's why we've put the effort in that we have with the chateau, because we needed to make a nice family home for us. But in reality, we were looking for a farmhouse. And a lot of you already know our story. If you've not seen our story, I'll put a link to the video up there. That's why we ended up moving to France, and our story about how we found the chateau. So, the purpose of this video is twofold. First of all, to tell you what is happening with this channel. So we have disappeared on and off for the last year. We come back for a month, we come back for 2 months. Why has that been happening? Well, in order for us to make an income in France before we've been able to set up the farm, we have needed to inject cash into our dwindling savings. Everything that we had, we really stretched ourselves to get the chateau and the land. It was more land than we ever thought that we could afford. And we had enough money for about 3 or 4 years, and that really worked out, but we didn't budget for renovating a massive property like the chateau. It was supposed to be a small farmhouse. So overall, we did really well. Last year, for the first time, we started to make an income in France, and we did that by opening the chateau up to guests and renting the chateau out, the entire property, exclusive hire for people who want to do that for their holidays. And then last year what we did is we moved out of the chateau for about a month into the small village house that we stay, that one of our friends has, which is right next door to the bakery. So I'm going to show you a little clip of that now. So when we have guests, we go to our little house in the village. We call it our little house, but it's really a friend of ours who lets us stay there, and we pay her rent. And it's right next to the bakery, right next to 2 of the old mills with the waterfalls, the tiny little cascades, in a nice little square. And it's a really nice community, and we like staying there. But it's a very small house. It's got no relief from the heat in the summer, and it's just not our home. So although it's great, it's a temporary solution, we have another solution coming soon. So this year we did the same thing. Only this time, instead of it being a month in the summer, we actually started receiving bookings early this year, and we actually moved out of the chateau for the first time in April, then May, then June, then July, then August, then September, and we're now mid-September and we're back. So why do that? Well, first of all, it allows us to spend time on the farm rather than opening up as a bed and breakfast all the time, which is very, very time consuming. And it gives us just about, this year it's given us just about the money that we need as an income to stay here in France and build a life. However, what we want to do is we want to spend more time in our chateau. We want to spend more time living here. So we've had to come up with a little bit of a plan that's going to shake that up next year. And over the course of the next 2 or 3 weeks, you're really going to see what's going to happen on this channel in order for us to do that. It's so exciting, but also very nerve-wracking because it means a lot more renovation and it on massive, massive projects. And it also means starting a whole new business as well. So watch this space. We're still going to rent the chateau out. It's still going to be exclusive hire, but we want it to be sort of more 7 or 8 weeks of the year, no more. We want to live in our chateau for the rest of that time. So, first channel announcement coming up. I have 2 for you. The name of this channel is changing. You may have seen that by the time you watch this video, it may have changed already. And it is going to change from Life at Chateau de la Couture to Renovating the Chateau. That's right. We have finally decided to do what YouTube has been telling us to do for the past 3 years, and that is to niche down. Choose a subject, stick with it, and go for it. And unfortunately for our channel, great for us, for a story for our family to watch and look back, but for the channel, we have really done ourselves an injustice in being able to grow because we haven't really chosen a topic. It's just not worked because what happens, the majority of you, you're probably watching this now, you're here to see renovation. So what happens is we put a renovation video out in the past, it does really well, but then the next one we think, oh, we'll show a garden update. We show that, the views are really, really down, and the channel the YouTube algorithms, they just don't know what's going on. They're like, oh, this is, people like this channel, and then the next thing it's like, oh no, this channel's not doing well because not as many people watch that vlog. So for us, it's really important now, if we're going to spend time and we're going to continue with everything that's going to be going on here on our YouTube channel, we really, really want to do that because we really enjoy it. So we're niching down. The new name of the channel is Renovating the Chateau. Okay. Also, if you follow us on social media, our names on social media will change to Renovating the Chateau for the renovation side. And what you're going to see is all the renovation projects we're getting up to in the chateau, and we have got a lot more to show you. So phase 2 is continuing of the chateau renovation this autumn and winter, and we're going to show you not next week but the week after some unseen parts of the chateau, and that is part of the next huge project and the next business, so watch out for that. Next week we're going to be showing you one of the bedroom suites that we completed some time ago, but we still, Shadow the dog, but we still haven't been able to show you because we just haven't had the time, or we've not been in the chateau to be able to film it. So that's channel announcement number 1 out of the way. Now the really exciting news, for me anyway. We have started a brand new YouTube channel. It's something I've wanted to do for ages, something that we've been meaning to do for a long time. We knew that we needed to niche down, but we still want to record our farming journey. It's the reason we came to France. Why wouldn't we want to do that? So we have a new channel that we started with a very, very soft launch last Friday, a week ago, and the name of that channel is The Chateau Farm. The Chateau Farm. So if you've had any interest in our farming journey here whatsoever, because that is what's really going to ramp up over this autumn as well, over the winter, and definitely from spring. The great thing about it is the new business that is about the chateau also marries with the farm, and I hope it's going to be a winning combination for us. I think you're going to really love watching that journey and when that takes place. So the behind the scenes of what goes on and the lead up to that business launch. That's due in March, maybe middle to the end of March. So watch that space for this. But the name of the channel is The Chateau Farm. That's our second channel. If you have any interest whatsoever, please come and see us. Come and stop by. We are, for the next 3 weeks, chronicling our journey from when we got here just over 3 years ago to the present day. So we're going to catch up with all the things that have happened. It's not going to be all the previous blogs put onto that channel. There is 1 or 2 of those there. Just to make our journey make a bit more sense, like our story, for instance. Also the farmhouse kitchen, because if you're living on a farm, whether it's a chateau farm or whatever, then you need a farmhouse kitchen. So we've put that one on there, but it's really about the garden and the farm, and it's showing you what our vision is from the start, how long it's taken us, what obstacles we've come along in the way, but also what's taken place over the last 8 months. You've not seen any of that whatsoever. So we're really excited to bring you that. We're going to bring you up to speed over the next 3 weeks, and then after that point you're going to see footage from the last 8 months up to the present day. So it's going to take around 4, 5, 6 weeks, I think, to get us completely up to speed with where we are now. And hopefully you'll come along for the journey. New channel, The Chateau Farm. This is where you're going to see our family life. So if you're somebody who's liked seeing how we interact as a family, what we get up to as a family as well, you're going to see it on that channel. You're not going to see it so much on this channel, the Renovating the Chateau. So it's up to you. If you want to come over and subscribe, we really would like that. So we hope you don't mind. We hope you're going to come along with us for the journey, and we hope that makes a lot of sense. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to tune in next week to this channel, Renovating the Chateau, because you're going to see one of our new bedroom suites that is completely completed, completely finished. And you did see us working on it on the ceiling, but that's pretty much all you've seen so far in that one, if you've been following us for a while. Of course, we'll do a bit of a recap, but it will be the full reveal of the bedroom and the bathroom, the bedroom suite. So thanks very much. Don't forget to go over to The Chateau Farm and check out what's going on over there. We have all the social media, the Instagram and the Facebook for The Chateau Farm, which you can find us on. And don't forget to look us up on Renovating the Chateau for those 2 places. And there's one last thing. If you want to be part of our community, then don't forget to actually go to our private Facebook group, which is Life at Chateau de la Couture. The name of that ain't changing. Thanks guys, see you soon.